crazy. I don't even know how to put it into words. It's just my mind's not been in prep, and so
it's not this one. It's this one. Wow.
I'm kind of all over the place a lot lately, but we're kind of reeling things in, getting myself back together, and next week is gonna be better. Okay. So yes, that's number one. Realize, I think, all the things that you're going to be thinking about when you're standing up there. Am I keeping my core tight? Am I standing right? Am I doing this? Like, your mind is like over processing everything, that it's very easy to forget about something, about all the other things that you're supposed to be remembering right now. Snap it. So,
I'm feeling great with all the craziness that's been going on in my life, so of course it's gonna hit me when I'm down, right? Well, anyway, so yeah, that was fun. So kind of amped my progress.
I gotta stay awake, stay alive. It's all on me to find a way to make it in life. Have to believe or else the pain will take all the fight right out of me. So I just lay awake, late at night, thinking of things that I can do to make progress. It's all in the process, train the subconscious. That shit works, I promise. So take what you need, no breaks, hit the speed. Don't save anything, don't waste all you could be. I'll do it right, I'll do it wrong. I'm gonna fight, I have to be strong. I wanna fly before I'm gone.
Let me see.
what's up, guys? It is actually already Wednesday, April 19th. I don't think I've had a clip yet of saying hi, so hi. This week is so far going better than last, and I am so laser focused and actually getting my mind in prep, because it really hasn't been. It's crazy. I don't even know how to put it into words. It's just my mind's not been in prep, and so I'm ready to just, grind it out this last 4.5 weeks that we got left. And I feel like every day so far I've just been getting leaner and leaner. And yeah, part of why I haven't jumped on is because go figure.
It's not this one. It's this one. See, it's not done growing.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get some flowers though for that.
I gotta go to the flower and see what it will look like until it gets bigger.
Morning, guys. It is now Friday, actually, April 21st, and when I was on last, which was Wednesday, I was starting to share a little something, and then I kind of got distracted and we had to put a pause on that. So I'm coming back now to finish what I was saying before I go in and train leg and glutes for the second time this week. But anyway, I think what I was getting at was the fact that I was going to update with Monday this week. Actually, I randomly got very sick. I started throwing up every 20 minutes for 3 hours, and oh my god, was I miserable. Oh my god, it was awful. And then I just felt nauseous. I literally couldn't eat all day long. I had half a bagel the entire day. Go figure, it hits me now. I'm not one to get sick. I just don't get sick often, but my energy's been low, low vibes, not feeling great with all the craziness that's been going on in my life. So of course it's gonna hit me when I'm down, right? Well, anyway, so yeah, that was fun. So kind of amped my progress up this week unexpectedly, not quite the way you want it to go, but I lost 3 pounds in one day. So, yeah, I mean, there's that. I leaned out for sure. Not quite the way I want to do it, but man, was that day rough. And I'm feeling way better now, but I've still been grinding in the gym all week now, and it was just that one day, those few hours, just, yeah, it was pretty terrible. So I think that was the thing I wanted to like update that I was going to a couple days ago. But anyway, you know, life's been kind of getting smooth for me, so I'm super grateful. And now it's just like 100% focus. I feel like my mind can be here for the rest of this prep, so I'm just feeling grateful, you know. But anyway, that's that. So we're gonna go start this Friday and get in this gym. All right, see you guys soon. Walking every day, back at it, Friday night. Little walk. This is the view, the cornfields. Leaves are coming back. Almost summer vibes. So ready. Got my suit. I can help.
Wow.
I like it.
Wow.
Hey, you got a little extra.
Mom, can I lose you, Mom?
Hey.
It's a you me go show day.
Yeah.
Show day.
Show day. If I can get this open.
Mom,
What?
so you know,
So beautiful. Hold on, buddy. All right. What's up, guys? We are going to close off this vlog, and I just feel like this week has been a little all over the place. I feel like it's been kind of all over the place a lot lately, but we're kind of reeling things in, getting myself back together, and next week is going to be better. Okay. But to finish off this vlog, I thought I would just share 5 of my mistakes that I made on stage. I thought maybe for any other competitors out there that are new or just, you know, looking for little valuable insights to just think about when on stage, I thought I would share just mistakes that I've made, and maybe it can help you, or just to keep it in the back of your head when you get up there. So let's get started. So number 1, looking down at the judges with your head rather than your eyes. So on my last show, the second show, I noticed in my pictures that my neck seemed like non-existent. It was kind of like shrunken. And then I watch a lot of stuff to learn, and one of the things that they made a point of is that I thought maybe that must have been what I was doing, but it was something good to just think about, that you kind of like when you are up on stage, you kind of look down at the judges with your head instead of keeping your neck up, and you kind of use your eyes to look down at them so you're not shrinking your neck. So that is something that I'm definitely going to be keeping in mind for this show coming up, to make sure I stand tall and only look at the judges with my eyes instead of my head going down to kind of get that, neck shrunk. So yes, that's number 1. Number 2 is not facing my number to the head judge. So when I'm in my front pose, I kept, it's just, I didn't think about it, but I tend to turn myself in such a way where you can't even see my number. I was very profile a lot of the time, so my number would be not even visible at all. So the goal is going into this next show to just be mindful to angle my body where that head judge can see my number. So even if you're on the outside of the line, just making sure wherever you are in the line, just making sure to adjust and rotate so your number can be visible to the head judge. So
that's that. Number 3, not angling my backside towards the head judge when on the outside. So when we're in comparisons and, I was on the outside of the line before they moved me center, I stood still straight. And so one of the things that I've learned as well, and that I've realized to make sure if you are on the outside that you actually rotate your body a little bit so your backside is facing the head judge once again. So that was another mistake that I made, and that we'll be keeping in mind going into this next show. All right, so number 4 mistake that I made is forgetting to really listen for my number. Now, when you're on stage, if you've never competed before, you don't really you don't realize, I think, all the things that you're going to be thinking about when you're standing up there. Am I keeping my core tight? Am I standing right? Am I doing this? Like, your mind is like over processing everything, that it's very easy to forget about something. And I think it's probably pretty common that it doesn't even register when they call the number that might actually be you, because now, you're not used to listening to a number as your identity, right? So it was very easy to forget because you're trying to think about all the other things that you're supposed to be remembering right now. So just making a note, what is my number? Really listen to when they call it, if they're like in comparisons and are moving you around, so you're not just standing there looking crazy because your number's called and you're not even moving. So that was another mistake that I made. I was just in my head a lot that I completely forgot to really listen for my number being called. So keeping that in the back of your head. And the last one is pumping up too much backstage. I think I was just nervous. I was standing around. I was waiting. And that's the thing that sucks with Bikini, is we went on last. So it's a lot of waiting that, I just kept pumping up, and I just overdid it too much, because then I did step on stage just a little too vascular. The veins were really popping, and that's just because I was having too much fun backstage pumping up. So don't overdo it. We don't need to have a full-on workout backstage. It's just to pump up the muscles slightly, but not too crazy. And that was a mistake I did make. I think I was just nervous and like, okay, let's just pass time here. So yes, don't do that. But these are my 5 mistakes that I made that I will be definitely keeping in the back of my head going into this next show. You're just thinking about a lot, so it can be easy to, make mistakes, but it happens. You're learning, and it's just about, kind of experimentation and paying attention every single show and looking back and seeing where you can improve. The whole game is about improvement, so I love it, and I'm excited to see my improvements this year, because I do feel like, I've improved. I've improved from last year, and I'm really excited. It's almost game time, guys. 4 weeks, and I'm in it. I'm focused. I'm ready. So it's crazy. It's almost here. So next week, I will see you guys for 4 weeks out. And I plan to kind of do a little full day of eating, I think, just to give a little insight, since I don't really share too much, like kind of the nutrition side of things. So I'm going to go a little bit deeper into what things are looking like for me going into 4 weeks out. We're kind of changing quite a bit up and getting real bland, real on point, making this progress happen. Just, I don't have much time left, so we gotta get snapping. So, anyway, that is it for me now, and I will see you next week. Bye.